Welcome back to a little bit of everything family. Welcome back to the M&M show. No, not the candy and not the rapper. If you guys are new here, my name's Emmy and this is my friend.
Hi, I'm Dr. Emily, or you can call me Emily on this channel. Thank you for being here.
So today, this is the
21st episode of the podcast. Why do we have a podcast? Because we want to interact with the audience. We want to be able to, instead of just in songs, we want to know how you're doing, how you're handling your mental health, how we can help, how I can help with any type of mental health issues you might have, or maybe questions you might have of what I do, or how we can help each other in a community that's positive, full of light and energy that everybody wants. I'm still kind of sick, so please excuse the weird voice. I sound like a mouse. Congested. But a community that's based on like good morale, I guess, good intentions is what we want to do. There is some things that I talk about that people don't like, okay, and I'm gonna come up with some of those things and you're gonna hear them on here, especially when it comes to pop culture. Some of the things that are trending right now are really negative things. A lot of the things right now trending is racism. Somebody, dragging another race down because of whatever's going on in the world, or just being unkind to others because you feel privileged. That the podcast that's exactly what I'm talking about today. So I want everybody to know my stance on racism. I think it's unacceptable in the society. Is it there? Yeah. Is racism there? Absolutely. But do we have to get to that extremity? Do I have to hear on the news that at Starbucks some Hispanic gay couple got a cup with a picture of a mouse on it? Do I have to hear that? Is that what America has come to? I'm in America because I'm here to live the American dream, not the American nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
I would never... Whatever your stance in life is your particular stance in life. And I think that what we need to do is be more productive and be better people overall, right? If the whole world is against us, we should be united with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because we live in this country to be among each other, to be free and what we're promised by our forefathers, which was the pursuit of life, happiness, and the right to speak, and the right to hear from the press. And we have all these constitutional amendments, the Bill of Rights, right? What it is, it's just the right to be happy with whatever way of life we want to live, or however we want to live, right? We shouldn't be bombarded with racist rants or you think of this or you think of that, or your religion is this. No, that's what the forefathers did. They produced the Constitution of the United States with the Bill of Rights to tell us what we can and can't do in this country as citizens. So what am I saying today? What I'm saying today is that we could do better. We could do better with all the news going around about, these disgusting supremacy things, and we feel privileged and we're better than you. No, you're not. I'm not the one to downgrade any race by any means, but nobody's better than nobody. Okay, nobody. I don't know where you get this, or people get this mentality that this race is better than. No. Stop all that, because if you cut our veins, if you cut my finger, if you cut yours, what color is that blood that comes out of there? Just a skin color thing.
Mm-hmm.
And your 23andMe will give you different results of where you came from. I told you I'm gonna buy that 23andMe so you guys can see my results, to see if I'm more Spaniard, because I think I'm more Spaniard. I think all my family descent from Spain. I think I'm more Spaniard, or am I more indigenous? I don't know, because I've never done a 23andMe. I know where I was born. That's all I know, but I don't know my ancestry. But I hate that mentality, and this is one thing I tell my daughter: you look beyond the color.
Mm-hmm.
You look beyond the color and go into their heart, because then you know. Because what you say is who you are. I've said that before in a lot of when we finish the videos. Be careful what you write, because that's who you are. Remember that. Whatever you're writing on political things, or your stance, or how you talk to people, is exactly who you are. You're telling me who you are, right? So the prejudice and the racism, it needs to stop. I think we're at a point in our lives where all that shit needs to just go away. I don't want my kids growing up in a world where it's full of hate.
Mm-hmm.
And I want them to grow in America where or the United States where they can feel safe, and that's the point, right? Safety and happiness, and they can pick whatever religion they want, and they can marry whom they want, and just be happy in America, in the U.S. That's what we're here for. My mom brought me here because for that reason, so I can get educated and then educate my children to be better people. And I think that word, that we need to spread it more. We need to spread more love out instead of spewing so much hate against certain people or whatnot, or certain races or whatever. I think we should stop, because nobody's better than nobody. And to just attack a whole race over like a couple of people that are bad, I think it's just disgusting. It's my opinion, humbly. Because crime happens everywhere in America, and it's not just a certain race who does it. It's everywhere. Maybe we should worry about educating our children a little bit more about how to. Hey, Savannah. Do you need that? No.
Tom.
Okay. Say hi, Savannah. Want to say hi?
I don't know. What are you watching? I want
What
Ginger.
am I watching? No, I'm not watching anything.
Ginger.
No, I'm not watching Ginger. Just my daughter who's 17. Want to say hi?
No, my daughter.
You're my daughter. No.
Okay, not right now.
Not right now.
Mommy.
What?
Say no more Ginger.
No more.
Was a Ginger movie.
Okay, bye.
Was a Ginger game.
Okay. So that's the whole point. Sorry, it was my daughter. So that was my point of the podcast today. I think that we should spread more love. Sorry, I got distracted. But we should be spreading like more positivity towards each other. Like I said, when I was talking about crime happens all over the United States. We should teach our children respect. We should teach our children not to go out there and rob or do drugs. That's our responsibility. My responsibility as a mom is to teach my daughter how to be like productive in life. If she doesn't want to go to college, she doesn't have to go to college, but she has to get a job.
Mm-hmm.
Be productive in life. That's the point. You know, if you want something in life, you gotta work for it. This entitlement shit's gotta go. That mentality shit's gotta go. Entitlement. I'm entitled. Why? Why entitled? There's no entitlements. There's no this is mine and that's not your. No, you gotta stop all that. So that's the purpose of today's podcast. I know Emmy's very quiet in the podcast because she's gonna say something. What do you think about racism in America right now?
I just think that it's messed up. I whenever I see like people that are supposedly different from us or their color, I just feel like they're the same as us. I don't know why people think. I don't know why people have to be racist.
Yeah, and it's true,
just a
right?
Skin color.
It is, and is
like
there
it's
anybody
going to
better?
affect
Do
you.
you know that anybody's better?
No.
And that's one thing that you need to introduce to your children. Tell them that it's okay to be friends with the person who's different colored from you. Don't matter. How does that even matter? You know what matters? It's what's in your heart that matters. You know, I don't hate Haley Baldwin because she's white tea. Absolutely not. I hate Haley Bieber because she's a bully and a stalker for alleged purposes only, for entertainment purposes only. That's just what people are saying on the internet. And you know, I talk about shit like that on the internet because all over the internet. I don't like her because she's weird and she gives a weird vibe to me. I don't like Justin Bieber either. Just throwing it out there, beeps. Take your melatonin, you're gonna need it. Beepity boppity boop. There you go. Do I think that Selena's the greatest singer of all time? No, I don't. But I think Selena has been through a lot. Lupus and problems. It's not because she's Hispanic. It has nothing to do with it. It's the fact that she's gone through shit. And some of you guys, the believers are and the Haley lovers are gonna be like, well, they've gone through shit too. Well, it's called karma, don't you think? A little bit. What we do in the world, what we spew, is we get that right in return. It's called karma. I believe in karma. So that's why I don't like her. It's not because of her skin color. I don't give a shit. She's from Brazil, for God's sakes. You know, she's Latin American. So that's not that. It's just the fact. She just gives me this fucking weird vibe. It's weird. And I can never explain it. And not even as a psychologist. And you guys will say, like, you don't know their life. Well, what they show is what I study, what I analyze. It's kind of like anybody in the world, right? You could say, like, oh, you know, Dr. Juarez is stuck up doctor who, you know, whatever. But you don't know me. You personally have never, made an analysis on my personality. Only but what I show you and but what I want to show you. So if you show me bad things, what do you think? Are you think I'm going to love you? Of course not. I'm going to hate you, right? Or I'm going to dislike you. Not hate. Hate's a bad word. But that's a podcast. Show empathy. Show kindness. Doesn't kill anybody. Just show it, dude. Just show kindness to everyone. Look beyond the skin color and look what's in here. What they spew out of there right here is what makes you who you are. So that's a podcast, you guys, for today. Just putting a little positivity out there. I'm going to do a couple more videos. We're going to do a D12 video just so people know that I am not afraid of Bizarre. I just think his word choice is it's peculiar. So God bless you guys. I hope you guys have a good day. And I hope you're having a good day. If you're not, remember that today is not the best day. Tomorrow will be for sure. So see you guys in the next video. Always sending our love from our family to yours. Don't forget to keep it empathetic. Don't forget to be kind. Don't forget to be respectful most of all. You are what you write in the comments, so keep it classy. Till the next one. Peace out.